On New Year's Eve, the town was covered in a blanket of white, and only the faint whisper of the wind could be heard. It was a cold and silent night. However, for a group of friends gathered in an old mansion to the north of the town, this night would turn into an unforgettable and horrifying experience. Inside the house, decorations adorned every corner for the new year, yet something was amiss. When the lights in the room suddenly went out, the friends felt as though they had lost each other. As each entered a room, they heard doors closing behind them, but no one could see who left the room. The hallway started to resemble a complex maze, and communication among friends became difficult. In rooms where a cold wind rose, window panes trembled, and the dance of shadows began. In the depths of the first floor, an old piano suddenly started playing. However, it was thought that an unseen presence was touching the piano keys. The melody was a mysterious song that circulated between rooms, captivating the friends with an eerie sensation. As time passed, the snowfall around the town intensified. When the friends decided to venture outside, they were met with a world lost beneath the white. Snowflakes sparkled on each face, but their eyes carried the chill of death. As they wandered around the house, they discovered an unexpected sight: a graveyard. Each grave had the name of someone lost that night. The sky was covered with black clouds, and the wind carried chilling sounds echoing through the graveyard. While navigating the graveyard, a shadow suddenly appeared through the snow. The figure lost in the shadows walked toward the friends. However, its face was not visible, only a void of darkness. The entity in the shadows brought each friend to a grave in the graveyard. In that moment, the name of each friend appeared on the tombstones, and then they disappeared beneath the snow. The graveyard fell silent, and the souls lost beneath the white merged with the darkness. And that night, in the old mansion to the north of the town, nothing stirred. There was only the howl of the wind and the mournful whispers of the souls lost beneath the white. Once upon a time, deep within a lost forest, stood an ancient castle. On New Year's Eve, the doors of the castle quietly swung open, and a group of brave explorers entered, determined to unravel the secrets of a mystical kingdom. Inside the castle, a vast hall was filled with ancient carpets and heavily draped windows. The Christmas tree was illuminated with mysterious lights, but this festive atmosphere was marred by a dark presence. As the friends roamed the castle's corridors, they witnessed strange shadows dancing between the walls. At the end of one corridor, doors opened to reveal a mysterious room. The room was adorned with Christmas decorations, but with an anomaly. In the center of the room, there stood a photograph of someone lost long ago. As a breeze swept through the room, the friends noticed a peculiar glow in the eyes of the person in the photograph. For a moment, a chilling air enveloped the room, and they heard a sorrowful whisper. Descending to the castle's basement, they discovered an old family graveyard. Each grave had the name of someone lost on New Year's Eve. What was even more horrifying was that, within the snow surrounding the graves, a figure composed of shadows began to emerge. The shadows slowly traversed the graveyard, and one by one, seized the friends, bringing them to the side of those who were lost. The name of each friend appeared on the tombstones, and then they vanished into the snow, and that night, the castle fell into silence. The New Year's lights dimmed, and beyond the shadows, the mournful whispers of the lost resonated into the distance.